guys, welcome back to my weather channel. And today, guys, we have some developing storms heading towards Kansas City. As we take a look at radar, looks like we have a whole bunch of static or just, I think this is just rain from the radar. I don't think it's static because this is way too much for a radar to be having. Even though it just came back online after some technical difficulties. But Kinect's radar is back online. So as the storm is approaching, if we look at the latest radar scan, latest radar scan about right here, and like this little area right here, up by Topeka, Leavenworth, Fairmount, um, looks like about up by Topeka, Leavenworth, Fairmount, Toxion. I cannot say that correctly. Um, we do have some rain. Looks like just little rain thing by Topeka, and looks like there's just some little rain clouds going around. And then also over here, you guys can tell there's some severe thunderstorm warnings up here. There's some more rain coming out behind us. A new severe thunderstorm warning was just issued, literally just now as I'm recording this. Like as I'm just talking about this, I just saw that pop up. Also down here, there's a severe thunderstorm warning. It looks like they're heading towards Kansas City. I do not know how fast they are heading towards Kansas City, but it looks like they're growing and they're heading towards Kansas City. So we're gonna be watching out for some rain over by Overland Park, Olathe, Kansas City, North Kansas City, Raymore, Albury, Harrisonville, Paulina, Ottawa, Baldwin City, Excelsior Springs, Liberty, Leavenworth, Fairmount, Tongsten, I think that's how I say it, and Topeka are gonna be like the first people to be hit probably. I do not know for Butler, Kansas City. Yes, Butler, Kansas City will have rain. Leroy, Leroy will have weather coming towards you. Burlington, Garnett, um, Lola, Fort Scott, Nevada, and Missouri. Nevada, Missouri. Um, so basically, Kansas City, you can have a storm coming towards you. I don't know if the severe parts are going to hit us because it's not close enough yet. But if I do go over to my thing, we do have a marginal for our area right here. A slight risk is also peering up to our area. Slight risk um, is worse than marginal, but marginal is covering Kansas City. Uh, Scattered thunderstorms remain possible across parts of the southern/central plains this evening, with isolated strong activity over Louisiana and later tonight into Iowa. So we'll be watching out for those. We do have another marginal down here, but for Kansas City, we do have a marginal because most of my viewership is from Kansas City. If we go over to this long-term prediction, see where rain is going to be, you can kind of see where that storm is. It looks like it's going to be passing like right above us, and then it's going to like weaken. That's what this is showing. See it, and last frame. See, you see right here, it does look like there is going to be a big storm above Kansas City, passing through Topeka and going into North Kansas City, but right towards St. Joseph. Maryville at that same time will have some rain, it looks like, on the long term radar. And we're talking about 8 a.m. time for these morning storms. If we pause this again, about 10 a.m. time, Kansas City will have some rain coming into the metro, also by St. Joseph and passing out of Topeka. We'll be watching those, and then if we go to the next frame, about 11 a.m., we will still have some light rain in Kansas City passing out of it. So we'll be watching out for that. And these storms, I do not know if they're going to be hitting Kansas City. If anything, we'll have some storms hitting North Kansas City, so guys, be prepared for that. Um, we do not have any storm reports on the storms going towards Kansas City. If you guys are watching the radar app, you guys like this radar app that I have on computer or your phone. It's called Radar Scope. If you guys do have it and are watching it, you may or may not see my little thing over here by between Blue Springs and Independence. A pop up every now and then when we have rain coming through, letting everyone know that I'm submitting a storm report for rain or thunder or whatever's happening. But yes, I will be submitting storm reports for storms coming into Kansas City, so you guys can be watching out for that if you do have uh, the the weather app that I am using. It looks like we just got a new update. Um, right here we have a little bit of a storm forming going through the metro, heading up. Looks like more. Looks like northeast. These storms right here look like it's going to be heading into the metro about northeast ish. Um, and then, of course, this big storm over here is going to be heading towards the Kansas City area. Um, I'm clicking these, trying to figure out the tracks. So, about northeast a little bit. So, looks like we will have this little end of thunderstorms coming towards us. He's got another radar update. Um, this moving out of Topeka, fast moving, pretty fast. Looks like 28 knots. 911 was updated on this. Hail point 50 on this. It looks like it's heading northeast. But for Kansas City, anyone in the metro or behind the metro, like Sugar Creek, Birmingham, Liberty, Missouri City, Sibling, Buckner, Legacy, Oak Grove, Blue Springs, Unity Village, Lee Summit, Lake Walla Walla, uh, Lake Lafayette. I cannot pronounce that. Sorry for my mispronouncing. Odessa, Greenwood, Belton, Raymore, Grandview, Overland Park, Shawnee, um, Marlene, and Olathe. We will be watching out for some storms. Also, Pleasant Hill, we will be watching out for some storms. This little band down here looks like it's going to be also heading up towards us. Let me check. See if I can get a better range on this storm down here. Looks like there's a severe warning cell right here that I was talking about, heading towards Kansas City too. Um, let's go on KTWX. Looks like we do have a rotation cell heading towards Kansas City. We check the track of it. Hail 1 inch. And the strength is 3,300. So we're looking at maybe this could be a funnel cloud or something, or just a storm rotating in general. I'd be watching out if you are in Kansas and by Azaralia, um, Lindsborg, and following. I'd be watching out for this storm heading through there. And if you are in front of those places, down some Carlton, I'd also be watching out for that. Anyone in those places, 1.5-inch hail, and it is heading east, directly east. This also storm down here is heading northeast at 36 kilometers, well, and has 1.25-inch hail in it. Looks like all of this is heading towards. If you are. Oh, I just got another update. Alright, so if you're in the metro right now, Kansas City Metro, you do have rain. They just updated, some rain clouds just formed in Kansas City Metro. Let me switch radars. Yep, so if you're in Kansas City Metro, look for these two rain areas. Let me switch to Phoenix radar. Yes, you can see those. Phoenix radar is not operating good at all. I'd probably have to operate it off of KTWX. Alright. Yep, so Kansas City Metro, you do have rain. Heading towards Blue Springs, Raytown, Unity Village, Sugar Creek, North Kansas City just experienced some rain. Riverside, Gladstone, Lanier, Liberty, Riverbend. I'd be watching out for some rain heading your way. Light or heavy, maybe a thunderstorm or two coming through tonight. I'd be just watching out for some storms. If you do get a severe thunderstorm, warning, just be on watch. We are going to be monitoring these storms. As I say, these storms over here we are monitoring them, making sure if they are heading towards Kansas City, we will let you guys know. I may or may not do a live if these storms get closer within the next 20 minutes. I might upload another video, but I'm gonna have to figure out how fast these storms are going, and I'll give you guys an estimated time here. Actually, let's just do that real quick. So the rotation cell is going to be lower Kansas City. Let's go to areas that are. Let's see. So these severe thunderstorm warnings do have 0.88 inches of radar indicate hail indicate radar indicated, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust radar indicated. Expires in 9 minutes. They may or may not issue another one. It is moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Let's check. This way it looks like it's going. So yeah, it looks like they're growing right now. Let's check our velocity scans. Storm relative velocity. So it's just like the velocity storm relative. Green means it. I think green. Check. Green means it is moving away from the radar. Red means it is moving towards the radar. So if we see a whole bunch of green and red smashed up in one, not these areas, nothing past the radar, which is this black dot right here. But like if we see this green and this red over here, likely indicates winds circling, going different directions, indicating rotation. So yes, it does look like looks like there's something going on in this cell. We are watching it. We go up here. Let's check to see the average winds in the storm. 30 mile per hour average winds. 40 mile per hour we've seen up to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. 20. don't know what this is about. It's saying 80 mile per hour wind gust. I want to say it's 80 over here, but it does look like something happened over here. Let's just go to normal velocity. Yeah, so about 68 miles per hour right there. Um, so I'd also be watching out for that. Green on this one means it's moving away. Red means it's moving towards, but the radar has different scans. So I'd be watching out for that if I were you guys. We will be out with you guys watching. Let's check Kansas City real quick, and I'll end the video here soon. Yeah, I don't really see anything abnormal about the velocity scans on here. Yeah, no. Let's check our echo tops of the storm, see how far up they are. That's the wrong one. That's echo tops. So it does look like we have some high storms over here, um, going up pretty far. Let me check. 35. Yeah. So pretty high over there. In middle of Kansas City, moving through. We're looking at anywhere from to 5 to 25 KTF. Sorry if I forget what KTF means. I probably did. Um, on these cells over here, we're seeing up to 40. So I'd also be watching out for that. So I hope you guys have a great day. And I hope you guys don't have too bad of weather where you are, or what you're staying for the night or anywhere. Just be watching out for those weather stuff. Right now I'm only covering Kansas City because it's headed towards, as I said, my place. So most of my viewership is from Kansas City, so I'll be focusing on that. So we are looking at these storms coming towards us. They are severe warnings, so we'll be watching out. 60 mile per hour wind gusts or more if we see. But right now, 60 mile per hour wind gust and less. So be watching out. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. You guys had a great day and get good night's rest out there. If you guys enjoyed this video, see ya.